Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope he's telling the truth for his sake. So let's go ahead and examine the bag down here. This is suspicious. Let's check it out. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Power's. To Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Yeah, we mean borrow. 1 second. Alright, and I'm back here. So, let's go ahead and go and move to the employee area. Now let's move again to the studio main gate. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Move. Let's go ahead and move again to outside Studio 1. We're just moving like crazy. Alright, and let's go ahead and basically let's examine. Let's examine this door right here. Entrance to Studio 1. This is a studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this is the car key we borrowed from the dressing room at work. Beep. It opened. You know, for us to be standing like this far away from the door, Phoenix must have like Luffy arms, like Luffy from One Piece kind of arms, like. I know it's just like the design of the game, like. But if they were actually standing in front of this gate and they were unlocking the door from here, it'd just be weird. But I know it's not really like that. But it's just funny, I guess. Anyway, all right, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. So let's go ahead and move into inside Studio 1. New area. Oh my god. It's a freaking mountain. Okay, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Alright, so let's just let me get comfortable here. Now, I want to examine this ladder here, because this ladder right here has one of the biggest jokes in the entire Phoenix Wright series. You're probably not going to get it at first, but, you know, if you play the other games in the series, you'll realize this is like an ongoing gag. But anyway, let's see it. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. That actually has one of the biggest, like, ongoing sort of memes. Not really memes, but, like, sort of gags throughout the entire series. So, let's go ahead and investigate the camera. Wow, look at that camera. This must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Wow, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry. My partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with the props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Maya, you don't have a lawyer degree thing. Oh well. Oh, you're Will Powers people. WP Will Powers. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Alright, well, we have someone new to talk to. So, let's talk about the day of the crime. The day of the crime. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios aren't doing so well right now. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for our action sequences. I see. Neat. In the morning, we went through that action sequences in the employee arena. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mystery Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Well, let's ask about Will Powers. Will Powers, ugh. Did you know that Will Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm asking... I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go find that security lady on the spot. Let's ask about sensing someone. So you sensed someone that other than the regular film crew that was in the studio? Yes, I think doesn't cut it with a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Well, if you put it that way, let's go ahead and move to outside Studio 1 and then to the studio main gate. Let's go back and then to the studio main gate. October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost!
Alrighty, let's go ahead and talk about the assistant's claim, which is going to be here and now.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face!
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers is the only one to go through that here between those times?
Sure as can be!
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the entire time? Ma'am? She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. So let's go ahead and examine the computer over here. Let's just go examine. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1 PM. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. STI 1307. There. Entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective is very happy with this photo as evidence. Something else printed out in the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 PM, photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. No, that's the only one on the computer. What? Then how are there 2 photos? Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate! Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke, so are we done here for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some kind of idea who was the real killer was. Maybe it really is a security lady. Alrighty, and there it is for the first real, first real case. The first real session of Case 3. That is it for the investigation. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will be seeing you guys next time in the beginning of the first trial of Case 3, Turnabout Samurai. Thank you all for watching. I have been Mr. Chasik, and I will see you all next time.